Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Delta Rules. In today's video, we got more unusual options activities. Now, guys, remember the information presented by Delta Rules is for educational purposes only. Trading stocks and options involve risks that are not suitable for all investors. Please make sure to always do your own due diligence. Now, guys, if you ended up on this video and you don't know anything about options trading or about how options work, I do have 3 courses down below that will teach you about options from top to bottom, as well as a video showing you how to set up a scanner on Thinkorswim for unusual options activities. Having said that, the first stock that we're going to be looking into today, it's going to be HAIN, and they are, let me actually take a look, HAIN Celestial Group, and they are actually in the business of producing and distributing organic and natural products. So that is pretty much what they do. Now, as you guys could tell, as soon as we come in here, we could actually tell that there was quite a big order put on here, or quite a big volume to open interest ratio on these 40 calls for the September calls. If we come down here to the option time and sales, we could tell that there was a big buy for these options on here at the ask price. It was a very big spread, so this is a definite bullish sign. So this is definitely one I'm looking at. Let me make sure I have no filters on here. All right, that looks great. This is definitely one I'm looking at. I really like it for the September calls. If I am not mistaken, I think Bazinga was saying something about unusual options activities on here, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Usually, whenever you see a Bazinga unusual options activities, always make sure to check the chain and see exactly what's happening. They were actually pointing to this 40 calls for these 20th of August. They were marketed as bearish. I'm guessing there was some calls sold on the situation. So in this situation, these are long-term options. So I would not mind if this stock goes down on me, let's say, for the next day or the next 2 days or so, simply because it is a long-term option. So it may be a good idea to wait for this one, due to the fact that they are making bets on here that the stock will go down. But this is the first one that I'm looking at. The second one that I'm looking at today is going to be LPL, and that is LG Displays. And as you guys know, they are in the business of manufacturing and selling thin film transistors and OLED products. That is pretty much what they do. Now, coming down here to the option time and sales, we could actually tell 92% of the call options that were purchased today were purchased at the ask price. Coming down here, you actually can tell that there was a big order, probably a little bit over $100,000 put in here for the 10 calls for the 15th of October. If we come down here, we could actually tell that there was already an open interest in there that was quite big. So this is not necessarily something that we're going to be able to tell if they actually open to close, or if they are actually long in this calls until tomorrow when the option chain refreshes. I don't know if you guys know I usually like bringing you guys the option videos after 3 a.m. after the option chain updates. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I haven't been checking and seeing if that issue has gotten resolved with Thinkorswim, but I will be checking on that, and if that is resolved, I will start bringing the videos back to you guys exactly how I did it before, right after the option chain clears, to make sure I'm accurate with my option, with the options activities. So that is the second one I'm looking at. The third one that I'm actually looking at today is going to be a cryptocurrency mining company, and they are BTCM. And that is pretty much what they do. They mine cryptocurrency. There has been a lot of activity on the cryptocurrency mining companies. It has been extreme. It has been happening in BTCM. It has been happening on BT, which is Bit Digital. It also has been happening on HUT Mining, which is HUT. There has been a lot of activity. There has been a lot of bets placed on the uprising of Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining companies. So this is one of them. Coming down here to the option time and sales, we can actually tell that there was quite a bit of orders put in here today for the 15 calls and the 7.5 calls, along with the 12.5 calls. So this is all, I would say, definitely short term. If you guys could, if you guys take a look at in here, we could actually tell that there's quite a bit of volume for the short-term options, specifically at this one. At the 10 calls for August, if we actually come down here and we actually filter them, let's see, 10 calls. We could actually tell that there's still quite a bit of buying for the short-term options. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. I really like all of the mining companies that are actually coming up right now. They are a good opportunity. So this is definitely something I'm looking at, but that is pretty much what I had for you guys. I really appreciate everybody that has been liking, subscribing. I really love you guys. Stay safe out there.